And I love a bad bitch with confidence. She'll smile nice, she'll style right. And girl, you got something. This right here is meantime in between time. Cold world. Girl, I know how much you really want somebody. Want somebody that don't really need you. Girl, I know how much you really want somebody. Want somebody that ain't.
If you guys want to see how I take this crop top and this jumpsuit and turn it into a corset, keep watching. Okay, first order of business, we are going to have to iron the shirt and the jumpsuit. I'm only doing it now so I won't have to do too much later, because you could iron it later if you wanted to, but as you can see, it is extremely wrinkly, so I would recommend doing it before if your shirt is wrinkly like mine. And jumpsuit, you really don't need a jumpsuit if you have a full-length t-shirt, but because my crop top, you know, it's cropped, so I'm using this white jumpsuit, using it for the inner lining. That's what I'm going to be using this for, right? And then of course that will be the outside. If you guys want to get the pattern, I'm going to link it down below in the description box. But yeah, it's basically supposed to be the Nava Rose pattern, so yay. Okay, you guys, this is the best that I could do because my iron cut off in the middle of me ironing. So yeah, this is what the shirt is looking like. This is what the patterns are looking like, and again, I can just iron it again. But yeah, so I'm gonna use this shirt to make the entire front piece of the corset, right? So I have more fabric to work with, considering the fact that this pattern is for a size small and this shirt is a size large, and I am not a size small. I'm actually a size extra large, but I'm gonna make it into a size large and see how that goes. So yeah. Okay, when I put the pattern down, okay, well, as you can see, it says place the fold. I'm not folding it, even though that would be really easier, but I'm not folding it because I still want the Calvin part to be there, considering the fact that this is also, again, for a size small and this is a size large. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place it like close to the edge, right? And I'm going to try to move it up as much as I can to right there, so I'll have enough room to go all the way down. So when then I stop there, and then I'll flip it and it'll go all the way up on that side. It'll be able to, you know, come up, if that makes sense. I don't know if that, yeah. So I can have the whole logo and it's not off, if that makes any sense. And then I'm just gonna use these pieces, yeah. And then these, C is gonna be for the back of this shirt, and then A1 is gonna be for the back of these shirts too, but at the top to measure out the sleeves. Are they sleeves? Yeah, we'll say that. Anyways, or straps, not sleeves. Oh my gosh, I was like, what is it called? Anyways, yeah. Now, like I said, not just moving it up because of that reason, but also moving it up because I don't know if you guys can see, if you see the C's right there, so it adds, like, again, enough seam allowance. So when you sew the top or whatever, it won't be too close where it will cut off the name. And also, you know, you want this to be like, I don't want to say in the middle, but you want that to be like the focal point of like the corset, so it looks cute. So I'm gonna move that right there. I'm gonna try to move it as close to that line right there, kind of like that. And yeah, and I noticed that my C was too close, so I'm gonna like kind of move it like that, like right there, so it's not too close. So when I sew these together, you know, it'll make sense after everything's finished. But that's what I wanted to show you guys. I know I'm a technical learner, so hopefully this helps. And I'm gonna pin this down. Okay, another thing that I wanted to say, put a piece of cardboard in if you don't have like white chalk. I don't have white chalk, so I'm using this. And this is going to bleed through, so to make sure it doesn't bleed through the other half of the shirt, which is where our C and A1 pieces are going to be, I put a piece of cardboard there so when I trace it, it doesn't do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and pin. Okay, so as you can see, it kind of doesn't really matter where you place them at because you're going to cut these patterns out anyways, and I'm trying to like space them as much as I could on this little crop top shirt because, you know, again, like I said, this is a size small. Now this one's already going to be bigger because I'm not just flipping it to the next side. If I flipped it to the next side, it would probably be right here. I'm going to flip it all the way right here, right? So it'll already do its thing. But this one, just remember to trace this a little bit larger, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that if you're trying to do a bigger size. Okay guys, I lied. I will not be using the jumpsuit. So I will be using like this turtleneck bodysuit that I found in my drawer. It's actually the same fabric as this, so that works out. I'm gonna have to iron it though, because, and the reason why I like to iron these things before is not only because it's extremely wrinkly, but when you have pieces like this is like, I don't want to say it's hard to iron, but because the ends begin to like roll up a little bit like that after you like cut them, and I have to like, you know, put pins in them so they'll stay down. That's the main reason why I would iron this as well. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll be back with that later. Okay guys, this is what the pattern should be looking like. Let me do a full and then those are the straps. Keep that in mind, those things up there. That's what it should be looking like when you kind of like pin it together. I said I was doing a large. This might come out as a medium because I still have to do like the hook and eyes on the side. But yeah, that's it. Okay, I recommend if you are a bigger size, right now is your time to take this and trace it out onto a cardboard. I'm going to show you what I mean. I said cardboard, but you can actually do paper. I use cardboard because paper that I have is a bit flimsy, and I would have to put two pieces of paper together, and I just felt like this one was a bit easier. Even though it's still time consuming, it's a bit easier. I made it just a bit bigger. So hold on, let me show you. Okay, as you can see, it's just a tad bit bigger than this, because like I said, I wanted an actual true size large, which I don't really know if it's gonna be a size large. We'll see when it comes all out. But yeah, and the reason why I'm doing this is because you want to have a pattern for your future corsets and whatnot, so you don't always have to, so you don't have to do all the stuff that we had to do today. Like, I know I didn't film it, but I had to keep, like, when I was like making this one, it was really hard because the original pattern for this corset is a size small, so I had to keep going bigger and bigger, you know what I'm saying, until I could, you know, until it was like a size large. So now that I got my right size, right, I would just recommend using this, right, or going ahead and tracing out something else so you'll have it. Also, I'm gonna kind of do like a little mini series, so I'm not just gonna do that with this Calvin Klein shirt. I'm gonna do it with another shirt that I thrifted, and then another Forever 21 shirt that I have as well. So that's another reason why. But yeah, okay, so basically I cut the front half of the turtleneck, and I folded it in half. I flipped it upside down because it works best to be able to trace this instead of tracing this right side up on where I guess you would say like the turtleneck part of the shirt would be at. This sleeve goes out all the way instead of being scrunched in like that, so that's why I did that. So like, I literally mean I cut off the front half, so the sleeves are still there, the turtleneck part is still there, the other sleeve is still there, the sides, just so you guys can get like a visual of what I mean when I said that I did that. The button, just, you know, that kind of thing. Just take off the front half of the bodysuit, flip it in half, and make another pattern so you'll have some kind of lining. Guys, I didn't record any of the final process. Let me fix the boning. Oh, it was okay. This is what the corset is looking like. I could definitely do better on my stitching at the bottom, make it more straighter and whatnot, but this is my second corset, and I've never done boning before. The other corset was a completely different pattern, so technically this really is my first corset. I want to do some like I forget what they're called, like the little eyelets that you stick in there so you can make like put a string in there, anything. Yeah, I want to do that, but I don't know how that's gonna work. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this is what it's looking like, and now I have to iron these down and attach them to here. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Hey guys, this is the final look of the corset. I just wanted to say thanks for watching my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'm gonna make more. So yeah, see you next time.